Welcome or welcome back. This is going to be a reading on Rich Homie Dre. So this is a reading on Rich Homie Quan's brother. Everything I say is alleged. I could be spot on, picking up rumors, or just absolutely wrong, okay? We're going to take a look at his current general energy. We're going to take a look at his energy surrounding Quan's passing. And then we'll take a look at what we can see possibly come from towards surrounding Dre in the near future. All right, show me Rich Homie Quan's brother, Rich Homie Dre. Show me his current general energy. Rich Homie Dre's current general energy. Damn, they just flying out. Anything else? Can we get a couple more for Rich Homie Dre's current general energy? Okay, so I'm seeing some travel here, and it's also this energy of him not wanting to do too much too soon. So let's just jump into it and see what we're picking up here. All right, what is this here? One more. Okay. So there seems to be some conflict when it comes to Rich Homie Quan. I don't know what Dre's zodiac is, excuse me, but it's almost like I want to keep my brother's legacy alive on one hand. On the other hand, I'm seeing some conflict when it comes to Rich Homie Quan. Maybe this could be his estate, or this could just be the backlash that Dre may be receiving in connections with Rich Homie Quan's passing. And also maybe some conflict towards Quan, but we will see in a moment. So there seems to be a celebratory moment here. So it seems like maybe he's gotten something, or again, going back to that long game energy, it's like it's starting to take off slowly in some way, shape, or form. So whatever his end goal is, it's like he's moving towards it. Yeah. So I wonder if he could be also, again, traveling. I see him kind of keeping a low profile right now, not wanting to bring too much attention to himself. Okay, so he could be getting ready to do some type of collaboration with somebody or work with somebody. This also could be, yeah, it seems more like a business partnership. So this could also be some unfinished business that he and Quan were working on, or something that Quan maybe was going to do, and maybe like Dre take his place in some way. Yeah, but I'm seeing some type of opportunity here that was meant for Quan, I feel like. Let's dig a little bit deeper on that one. I think we can use this deck. Show me more for Rich Homie Dre's current general energy. Yeah, I'm seeing some type of business opportunity. Success. Show me more for Rich Homie Dre's current general energy. Judgment with empathy. blame, and the loneliness. So that loneliness is hermit mode. This is him keeping a low profile. Blame, there could be some blame that Dre is putting towards Quan with maybe the responsibility that he feels moving forward. And I do feel like some of this is adversity that Dre is getting in terms of what people perceive to be his role in the passing of Quan. So I'll be right back with y'all. Show me Dre's honest, genuine thoughts and feelings towards Quan the weeks and days leading up to Quan's passing. How was Dre honestly, genuinely feeling about and towards Quan the days and the weeks leading up to Quan's passing? Show me Dre's thoughts and feelings towards Quan. How did Dre feel about and towards Quan leading up to? Now this is showing, so far it's showing me everybody but Quan. This star might be Quan, and we will see once we start clarifying. But I'm seeing everybody but Quan up here right now. There's the King of Cups, the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands, and the Empress. In between those four cards is the Four Cups and the Star. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so there seemed to be some type of confusion going on amongst these folks leading up to Quan's passing. Again, I don't know everybody's zodiac sign, so y'all take it as y'all will. So let's dig into it and see. So there seems to be, kind of like everybody wants to call the shots or be the boss, or, people having an issue with Quan, maybe about how he's leading or what decisions he's making, because they feel like it affects them in some way, shape, or form. So let's see. Yeah, so it looks like somebody was making a decision to cut partnership in some way, shape, or form, whether that be on a friend level, on a business level, on a romantic level. But under this first energy here, we have a decision to cut ties within a relationship. Now, that could be the engineer, that could be the brother, or whatever, but things weren't working out on the business side, it looks like. There was, they couldn't come to a common ground, if you will. Now, somebody wanted more notoriety and, wanted more acknowledgement when it comes to the business side. And people could have been jealous about new opportunities that Quan had coming up. And maybe those opportunities excluded some or all of these people for one reason or another. So whether somebody wanted to hire Quan and they say, hey, we only want you, or hey, we have our own engineer we want you to work with, or whatever the case is. Now, it seemed like some type of meeting took place between some folks when it comes to this particular situation, or some similar situation, okay? And then show me this. So yeah, again, folks felt like they weren't getting what they deserved out the situation when it came to work and business. So maybe there was some miscommunication with contracts. Maybe somebody felt like they were being stolen from. Maybe somebody found out they were being stolen from. But some of this energy is based off, or some of this energy led to this coming together to go against Quan. Let's clarify this one more time. with that same deck. Tell me more about how Dre and Quan, no, show me more about how Dre felt and thought about Quan days and weeks leading up to Quan's passing. Yeah. Discipline, blame, loneliness, humor, indecision, and courage. So, in success on the bottom. So, at the very least, Dre felt like maybe Quan wasn't making the best decisions, or the decisions that Quan was making wasn't inclusive to the highest benefit of everybody involved. I'll be right back. What was going on between Dre and Quan the days and weeks leading up to Quan's passing? What was going on between Dre and Quan the days and weeks leading up to Quan's passing? Dre and Quan, what was going on? What was going on between Dre and Quan days and weeks leading up to Quan's passing? So again, it's showing me some opportunity with the star and the sun. It's showing me like endless possibilities, or this golden opportunity that could bring more and more and more. It seems really exciting on the surface. So let's see what else. But somebody felt a way about it for some reason. So either it's just jealousy, or let's see like what else it could be. You know, somebody felt suspicious about it. Somebody felt a way about it. Um, yeah. Okay, so let's clarify. And to highlight it, you know, it's this Five of Swords energy. So again, for me, that's very petty, conniving, manipulative, and strategic energy. What is this opportunity? Yeah, it's here with work, like some incoming energy about a work opportunity. And you know, again, for some reason, I don't know if this is Quan that felt like this opportunity was iffy or too good to be true, or just, you know, or again, this could be Dre feeling away. Because again, the energy is just making me feel like everybody wouldn't benefit, or benefit to the degree that they would like to. Yeah, so somebody maybe didn't want to take advantage of this opportunity. Yeah, this seems more like a solo opportunity. So, I mean, like I said, I could be spot on picking up rumors, or I could be wrong. So let's clarify this some more. I do see an argument, or what I'm perceiving as an argument. Do have aggressive communication here. Um, and then we have some type of ending. I mean, I don't necessarily feel like this is what happened to Quan, because again, I'm asking for the days and the weeks leading up to it. It feels more so like an opportunity um, that maybe wasn't beneficial to everybody involved. So at the end of the day, somebody is saying like, okay, I mean, I understand you got to take this opportunity. For example, you got to take this opportunity, and maybe, you know, we can't be a part of this with you, but you got to do what you got to do. Woo, woo, woo. But on the other hand, they definitely felt the way. They definitely were salty about it. Guilt, humor, peace, and grief. Friendship, because the friendship ended. So, you know, maybe Dre and Quan weren't getting along that well, or like they usually would, based off of this opportunity. What else do I need to know about this opportunity? Let's use Witch's Wisdom. The letter N or Z. Okay. What else do we need to know about this opportunity? What was this about? What was this? Because yeah, I'm seeing a conflict there as well. I will be doing this same type of reading for Amber and Quick. Concealment, dedication, fulfillment. Was somebody trying to hide this opportunity? And death. Was this a lie? Was this opportunity not a real opportunity? And it was a test, spirit initiation. I'm not sure why this funny energy. So I guess I'm going to ask that. Okay. All right. Tell me more. Was this a real opportunity? What type of opportunity was this? I mean, Eight of Pentacles, we know it's a work opportunity. Tell me more about this opportunity. Was this a real opportunity? What was the issue? Yeah, it's here with a lot of money. I don't want to say that it wasn't real, I guess. I mean, but I definitely see somebody being so salty that maybe they wanted to cut ties with the relationship, or maybe this was just Quan wanted to go a different way and cut ties. Yeah, I mean, we did end with the Seven of Swords here and betrayal. So maybe this could have been some fake opportunity, but I don't get it. I don't really get it. Um, Show me Dre's thoughts, feelings, and actions towards Quan on September 4th. Show me Dre's thoughts and actions towards Quan on September 4th. Throughout the day. What's his thoughts and feelings towards Quan? So, the Fool and the Five of Wands so far. Show me more for Dre's thoughts and feelings and actions towards Quan on the 4th. The Tower, the Moon. Okay, Knight of Cups. So he definitely was in his feelings towards Quan. Let's just jump into it and see what it is. That's way too many. So this kind of reminds me of earlier readings where we said that, okay. So earlier readings when we said somebody had an issue with somebody, or some people had some issues with some people, whatever. And it was this fake energy of let's make up, let's come to a common ground. But their intentions, their motives was dark. Now I see conflict here. There's this aloofness, there's this funny, I mean, you could, like, when somebody being phony to you, like, or they got something on their mind and they won't just come out and say it, but they like being passive aggressive. That's the vibes I'm getting. But I also see a conversation to the King of Cups about a ending, about unaliving. Yeah, I'm seeing conflict. I see an argument, and then so this argument could just be like, "Fuck you, I'm done," basically. But let's see. Yeah, again, the mask is, let's come to a common ground, but underneath, it's this energy of tired of feeling like, I'm the little brother and I got to take crumbs and you're not taking me seriously, or it's somewhere along that line of vibes. Why the Tower? The Ten of Pentacles. They're fighting over money. They're fighting over business and contracts. Yeah, contracts here. Money here under the Tower. Legal shit. Let's do the finance deck. I'm probably gonna have to do a part 2. I got 15% battery, but I'm gonna go as long as I can, at least until we get to 10%. And then we'll do a part 2. But we're also gonna do Quick and Amber. Y'all just be patient with me. Sometimes I need to recharge. Sometimes I just feel like I don't feel like doing it, But we're gonna get it done though. Be patient with me. It's so much content on this channel, like so much content. Business, tell me more. Offering, life purpose, and odd jobs, precarious. So was there some type of odd job here though? Like I said, that opportunity kind of seems sketchy. Life purpose. What is meant for you will not leave you as long as you continue to push forward. And I'm getting a feeling like that could be a conversation that maybe he had with Quan. Maybe Quan was telling him, like, or so to speak, just paraphrasing, like, you got to find your own path. You have to, you can't just rely on me type of thing. Like, I got you for sure, but it can become stressful when you're the breadwinner. Everybody looking for you for solutions and every, like, their happiness is dependent on the way that you move because you call the shots instead of them finding their own lane. Offering. Consider having a money altar. Call upon the spirit guides. The universe will meet all your needs. And business says, do not be intimidated to enter this world of business. You got this. Consider executive positions, becoming a CEO. They could be, someone sent me an email and I don't know if they want to be anonymous or what. And I'm still looking into this. But it was mentioned that Quick and Dre were named executive producers on Quan's latest album that came out shortly before his passing. They could have been arguing about that. I thought about that because we got consider executive positions, becoming a CEO or anything in the corporate world. Elevate your awareness and think bigger if you want different results. So based off of how Quan was moving, they could have felt like, well, let's make our own lane and this the best way we know how or whatever. But it's definitely some shady energy here when it comes to business as well. And so they could have been arguing about, wanting to be executive producer or how they're going to label the album and things of that sort, like business things, like, oh, boundaries being crossed. When you're working with close friends and family, if you don't put that out on the table and be straightforward, then there could be some miscommunication. Then we end up in a conflict. Even if you do put it out on the table, it could still end up that way. But y'all get what I'm trying to say. Money manager. This card can indicate your career or finance could take a giant leap forward. Consider careers in money management, banking account, or anything in finance. Like we said, somebody could have been accused of stealing, or somebody again just felt like they weren't getting what they deserve out the situation. You can expect a happy outcome when it comes to your finances. Okay. Multiple times that Five of Wands showing up here. That's conflict. Wands are typically physical, so that could have been a physical fight, like we said previously. Let's see how Dre felt about and his actions towards Quan on September 5th. Show me Dre's honest, genuine thoughts, feelings, and actions towards Quan on September 5th throughout the day. How did Dre honestly, genuinely feel about and towards Quan? Got the Ace of Cups, so that's a good sign. That's love. Four of Wands. Tell me more. How did Dre feel about and towards Quan on the 5th? They only gave us 2 cards. We ended on the 5 of Pentacles, so that's lack. That's not that great. The World, 9 of Swords, stress, irritated with the Temperance. Yeah, it's a little funny energy. Okay, why the Ace of Cups? So this could be love, this could be celebration, um, on the surface. But when we're looking at real life and we have some details, we can attribute those energies differently. You know, you have to know how to let me just keep going. Okay. Why the Ace of Cups? For how Dre felt and thought and actions towards Quan on the 5th. One more for that. Okay. And one more. Okay. Yeah. So on the 5th, there is, I feel like this Ace of Cups, especially with these cards that is clarifying it, it is showing me like it's phony. Like to me, it's phony as fuck. It's phony. It's phony. The energy is phony. And then um in the house on the 5th, we have this sneaking around, running around with multiple other people, hiding the truth, judgment. That's the judgment to me. And the judgment is also to take their time or to move things around to me. Okay. Tell me more about Dre's honest thoughts, feelings, and actions towards Quan on the 5th. And we know not only on the 5th did the police get called, but we seen that's the day they found out he passed away. That's the day he passed away, and that's the day that they were in the house with the body cams and everything. Pride, gratitude, envy, love, self-esteem. Now, typically, more than one energy at one time is not a good mix, but it is still true that more than one thing can exist at a time. He can still love his brother and still envy him at the same time. Like we said, patience keeps coming here. Patience, self-esteem. Like I said, he felt like the traditional sibling rivalry energy where I'm the little brother and you think you better than me because of A, B, C, D, Z. You don't believe in me. You don't take me seriously. That's the type of vibes. Um, where was Dre when Quan was overdosing? Where was Dre and what was he doing allegedly? When Quan was struggling and overdosing, where was Dre? What was he doing? What was Dre and what was he doing when Quan was overdosing? Um, okay. So the Eight of Pentacles is here. I don't know if Dre has an actual job, but this could represent that. But this is also doing something over and over again. We have this code energy again. We have that Five of Wands again. So he's in conflict with somebody while Juan is overdosing. Hiding money or something that's worth something. And then we have betrayal here. So let's go ahead and clarify. Tell me more about what Dre was doing. Where was he at when Quan was overdosing? Show me that. They could have been moving him around a few different times. This over and over again. This over and over again with the Death card and the Ace of Cups. So were they like refilling drinks or give me one more for that? The Tower. So regardless of what Dre was doing while Quan was overdosing, we see that Dre is in a panic. We see that Dre is in a conflict. So to me, we haven't gotten there yet, but we also have the Ace of Swords. It makes me feel that Dre was very much aware that Quan needed help. Why the Queen of Swords? Tell me about this conflict. I keep getting the energy of leaving and coming back as well. Again, there was multiple people there. Hiding the truth. Very much aware of what was going on. Why the Three of Swords? Would not help. Decision to not help. It's that energy of, you know, when you mad at somebody, you love this person, you care about this person, and you say some really hurtful things, or you're, you know, pretty much acting and doing things that you may later regret. Like, you know, you being real nasty, like you're observing yourself being real fucked up, but you feel justified. Like that's the vibe to me. Tell me more about what Dre was doing while Quan was overdosing. Relationships and death so far. So, like I said, there was multiple people there. Again, a relationship had ended on some level or another. Humor. Like I said, I feel like I'm being fucked up, but I'm justified vibes. Acceptance of the things I cannot change. Freedom and peace. So it just, again, it's that energy of, I'm actually better off. Like, it's going to hurt, but I'm actually better off for whatever reason. When Dre realized that his brother Quan passed away, what was his honest, genuine thoughts and feelings? When Dre found out that his brother had passed away, what was his first thoughts and feelings? What was his initial thoughts and feelings when Dre found out Quan passed away for sure? When he got confirmation that Quan passed away, how did he feel? Okay, so we ended with the Ace of Pentacles on top of the deck and the Ace of Wands to end with. So on the surface, I'm not getting much in terms of a real reaction. So I feel like what we seen on the body cam was basically the energy on the surface. So let's dig beneath the surface. God damn it. Okay, one more shuffle. All right, tell me more about how Dre honestly felt about finding out Quan passed away. It's almost this, I don't know, it's so weird. It's like this acknowledgement of this Empress is now single. And this could also be speaking to receiving a phone call from Quan's baby mama or something. It's almost like, are you sure? It's this acknowledgement of it's done. It's like, again, it's like now this has opened up a whole new world for me. It's like I'm optimistic. That's the vibes. I'm getting optimistic. Can we get one more for that one? But I also feel a level of suspicion when it comes to like drugs, I think. But let's see. Let's clarify one more time. Tell me more about how Dre honestly, genuinely felt when he found out his brother passed away. Forgiveness. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love, judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. How did Dre honestly, genuinely feel? Surrender, happiness. Ooh. Failure. Like, that's the energy I'm getting with, like, are you sure? Okay, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. But on the other hand, we could say maybe Dre felt like he felt his brother for not being there for him. But happiness is the final card. I'm aware that being happy means that I'm on the right path. On the back is peace. All right, let's get these up. Why did Dre not call for help when he saw Quan laid out with food in his mouth, eyes open? What's the honest reason that Dre did not call for help, that he did not feel the need to get Quan any help when he found him on the kitchen, food in his mouth, eyes wide open? Nine of Pentacles. Like he wanted to be free. Also, they had just gotten into a fight or there was conflict. I got 5%, so I got to hurry up and go. So this will be our last one. We'll do a part 2 at some point, y'all. Please do hit the like button. Three of Swords, betrayal. Why did he not get help for Quan? This was his chance to be free. And also, he lied about, allegedly, about not being concerned, or that in general, the overall energy is that they lied about a lot of things that they said happened in the order they happened and where he was found and all of that. Okay. He is like, okay, now it's time to go allegedly into acting mode. Okay. Right now, it hurts. Got to play the hurt role. But in the future, there's going to be celebration. And then he had to make a phone call. He was making a phone call on his way back. Because I do see this vehicle. So maybe that's the father. Okay. I don't know if the father is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But if so, then that may be him. But I gotta go for the phone cut off. See y'all next time.